I decided that for 3 months I will take every Monday off, and in this video I will share with you how it went and what I have learned. Recently I was obsessed with the idea of working 4 days instead of 5 days a week. And to be fair, it's not very easy to do in the country where I live, but I still found a way to make it work. Having 4 days work week is not a new idea. Henry Ford has been thinking about it since 1916 before implementing it in 1926. Experiments with 4 days work week in the United States have been taking place since at least 1990, and some countries they try to implement 10 hours workday for 4 days a week instead of 8 hours for 5 days. In 2018 and 2019, before the pandemic, there was much more job openings with a 4 days work week instead of 5 days work week. Working 4 days instead of 5 should not impact your salary because you are getting the same money working less hours. I personally know some people, they tried to negotiate the salary increase before they went on 4 days work week. I tried to get my employer to let me work for 4 days instead of 5 days, but it didn't seem possible, and I personally didn't know if I can actually feel comfortable working 4 hours instead of 5, if I can finish my tasks. But I came up with the idea that I can use my holidays for that. Every year I have 5 weeks of holidays. 2 weeks I spend on summer vacation, 1 week I spend between Christmas and New Year's Eve with my family, so I have 2 weeks. I decided that I will take these 2 weeks during 3 months, and I will just take 1 Monday off every week. My employer wasn't very happy about this idea either, but and they said that it's much better to take all vacation days at once than spreading them through the long period. But still, they agreed to that, and I try to work for 4 days. So what I'm actually doing on Mondays? Usually I have busy weekend. Either I'm doing something at home or studying, but Mondays I spare for myself. I don't have kids, so it's easier for me to get time for myself. But even if I had kids, they always can go to the daycare, right? It's Monday. I prefer to not sit at home, and I try to move as much as possible. Well, of course, I'm going to the gym. I can schedule an appointment with a hairdresser on Monday. I can just go to the city. Sometimes I just sit outside and watch people rushing to work. And I feel like the life around me is slowing down, and I finally can notice some details that I haven't noticed before because I was in the rush all the time. So I can actually enjoy life more. Why I decided to take Mondays off and not Fridays or Wednesdays? Well, I guess I just don't like Mondays. Fridays are always fun, we have Friday bar at work, but Mondays they kind of suck. This experiment gave me only positive results. I realized that I was really missing this extra day where I could spend it on myself, and because of that I feel more relaxed and more motivated to work. Also, I realized that all my tasks that I have for 5 days, I can easily complete within 4 days. And I think that I would even agree to work 10 hours per day just to have that extra day off.